Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
For the camera, please. Please. I'm watching Abby's face.
It's actually good. It's actually really good.
Yeah!
This is a mystery bounty poker tournament, and I'm about to show you exactly how to win one. Step 1, making the money. In a poker tournament, only the top 12.5% of people make any money. Today has been an absolute roller coaster for me. I started out hot, then lost a massive pot with a set to a rivered flush, got down to crumbs, and then I won a 3-way all-in with ace-queen, won a couple more hands, and now here we are. It's one of the most critical stages of a poker tournament, the money bubble. There's 27 people left, 24 people make the money, move on to day 2. Nobody wants to bust, including me. But that also means it's the best place to accumulate chips. If no one wants to bust, that means they'll be playing scared money. I pick up 8 deuce, one of the worst hands in poker, but action folds to me on the button. The big blind is a short stack. He should be pretty tight. I raise to 12K, both the blinds fold, and I take it down. Then I get king jack in the cutoff. I open to 12K again, and this time the big blind calls. The important thing of note is that I have him covered. This means his tournament life could potentially be on the line. The flop comes 10-9-3 and he checks. I have 2 overs, a gut shot straight draw. I'm going to put the pressure on with a sizable bet, 20K. I'm hoping for a fold, but he calls. Turn is an 8, improving me to an open-ended straight draw. He checks again. I decide to check back, and the river comes the ace of clubs. Brick, I have nothing, and my opponent bets 20K. The way I see it, I have 2 options. I could cut my losses and fold my way to the money, guarantee that I make something from this tournament. It's probably the standard move. However, the second option is violence. Capitalizing on the fact we're on the bubble, people don't want to bust. If I move all in, his tournament life is at risk. I have the king of clubs. I could have played a flush this way. My heart is pounding, but I know what I have to do. All in. He folds. Come on, let's go. All right, so how much effect did that actually have? Well, had I not won those 2 hands, I would have been at 122,000 chips. Instead, I'm at 230,000. And now I pick up the best hand in poker, pocket aces. Under the gun +2 opens to 20K. That's big. I raise to 45K. He jams. I call. He has queens. And now I've skyrocketed to 475,000 chips. But see, that's the power of compound decisions. I was always going to double up with aces, but had I not taken those aggressive spots earlier, I would have had half the chips. So now you're a big stack. What now? Lesson time! Congratulations, you're a big stack on the money bubble. Why is that important? Well, let's look at it this way. One more person needs to bust, and then everyone gets $500. Little Timmy on the other table is sitting with 3 freaking chips. He's going to lose. It's only a matter of time. If anyone gets out before Timmy, well, that's a disaster for them. This would be them. They'd have no words. This would be them. What that means, though, is that it's the perfect opportunity for maximum pressure. People can't afford to take the risk and fight back. You can be the evil Robin Hood, steal from the poor, give to the rich. I pick up ace-4 under the gun +1. Not a good hand. I open to 16K. Button calls, flop is 9-3-5 rainbow. I bet big, applying pressure, 30K. He folds, I win. I pick up queen deuce on the button. I open to 20K. Small blind folds. Big blind looks very troubled and eventually folds an ace face up. See, this is what I'm talking about. The amount of pressure you exert as a big stack, even from a simple open, is insane. I pick up jack 7 in the hijack. I'm opening most hands when the action folds to me. I make it 20K. This time the big blind chooses to defend. The flop comes 8 deuce deuce. And then something interesting happens. The big blind decides to lead out for 10K. It's out of the ordinary. Not sure what to make of it. Could he have a 2? Maybe, but I feel like he would more likely check raise a 2. He could have an 8, a pocket pair, a flush draw. I have nothing, but I decide to do something unorthodox. I'm going to raise small, not because I think he'll fold yet, but because I want to see his reaction, and I think I can get him to fold later. I raise to 25K, and he instantly calls. I'm actually loving this. If he had a 2, I think he would take a bit more time, at least debate re-raising. So now I think he's weighted more towards a flush draw, an 8, a pocket pair. So when the river is an offsuit queen and he checks, it's time to continue the maximum pressure strategy. I'm all in for his last 60,000 chips. Does he really want to risk losing? The answer is no. He says he folds pocket sevens, and I take it down. 6-7, raise, take it down. King 7, raise, take it down. And then, just like that, the war's over. Little Timmy busted, and we're all in the money. In the hour-long bubble, I went from 154,000 chips to 608,000, bagging the second biggest stack of the day.
Bag them up.
Piles, man, piles!
May the truth be told, I was down bad, now I got it on go. Finna count my dough till my thumb got slit. Put my neck on glitz, put my name on the list. Finna shine on the flippin' drum.
Holy crap, you guys, that was an insane day. Literally, I woke up, I played in the mirror mystery bounty, I bagged second in chips for my flight. Then I came back, immediately hopped online, played 4 tournaments, cashed in 2, and in the $100 tournament, took second place for $6,000. Just insane day. It is now 4 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep, have day 2 tomorrow, hopefully keep going, and let's ride the wave. All right, welcome back to day 2. Here's some exercises that are going to help you at the poker table. Starting off with gargantuan butt squats. These are gonna help you build a butt pillow for maximum comfort and stamina at the poker table. Moving on to the call the floor mans. Just got a mystery bounty and want to turn it in? Call the floor man. Someone's tanking too long? Call the floor man. The guy sitting next to you smells like absolute doo-doo. Call the, well, I don't know if you can call the floor man for that one, but that always sucks. Alright, here's the game plan. I'm walking in as one of the biggest stacks of the day. That's big in any tournament, but in a mystery bounty, it's everything. 1/3 of all the money is locked up in mystery envelopes. In order to get one of these envelopes, you need to knock out another player. You can only knock out a player with less chips than you, so the more chips you have, the higher chances you have of getting a bounty. My table draw was amazing. A ton of people with short stacks, so many chances for bounties, but after 3 hands, we broke. I had to move to a new table. I was pissed. The new table had much bigger stacks. But 30 minutes later, I found my first opportunity. I pick up Queen 8 in the cutoff. It's not a good hand. Early position goes all in for 47K. Hijack calls. Now in any other circumstance, this would be an instant fold, but these bounties are so valuable. Even the smallest bounty is almost a min cash. The top bounty is over $11,000. I'm going bounty hunting, I make the call. The flop comes King 8-3. Now when somebody is already all in and there's no side pot, people usually play face up. There's not much point in bluffing. You're still going to have to beat the all-in player to get any chips. On the other hand, if you do flop something decent, you'll probably bet for value or to deny equity and have a higher chance at getting a bounty. My opponent checks to me. I doubt he'd check with a king, so I think I have the best hand now. I bet 40K, trying to deny his equity. He folds, very nice. Unless this first guy has a king, we're likely gonna get our first bounty, and he has a king. Okay, and we lose. Attempt number 2, I pick up pocket kings. Boom, this guy's already all in for 130K. It's a dream, but hold on, we gotta slow down. I've already shown I'm willing to bounty hunt with Queen 8 offsuit. So, I take my time, just call. Now, hopefully, if someone else has a decent hand, they won't be afraid of me. And just like that, the cutoff also goes all in for 170,000 chips. I make the call. I have the chance to win 2 bounties. I'm up against King Jack and Ace King. Just no ace. No ace. No ace. Yes, come on!
2 bounties.
Let's go. Before we can pull our 2 bounties, I pick up another hand, 8-9 of hearts in the big blind. The low jack opens to 20K. I make the call, and the flop comes 10-8-3. It's standard as the big blind to check to the original raiser, so that's what I do, and he bets 21K. Now, he could have an overpair or a 10, but I'm not going to fold a pair just yet. I make the call, and the turn comes another 10. I check it over once more, and this time he checks back. This is a good sign. He probably does not have a 10. He might still have an overpair,
Anyway, the river comes a king. Now I decide to do something a little non-standard. I bet 15k. It's a small bet, a block bet. If he has a small pair, ace high even, he'll probably feel compelled to call. And if he happens to have an overpair, well, he'll probably still just call since I could have a 10. Anyway, he does call. I show my cards. They are good. I get some thin value. And now it's the moment of truth.
Woo! Okay. Pick two? Pick two. Any two you want. And this one. Okay. First one. Oh, I'm nervous. Come on. Come on. Okay, okay. Okay, that's okay. Oh, no. I ripped it. Oh, boy. Please. Please. I'm watching Abby's face.
It's actually good. It's actually really good.
I'm on cloud 9, but it's soon time to get back to business. King 10 in the small blind, the button opens to 30,000 chips. And even though it's Dennis, my fist bumping bro from earlier, I can't take it easy. I got to this point with aggression, so I will continue with aggression. I 3-bet to 100,000 chips. Unfortunately, Dennis goes all in for 400,000. I have to fold, and he shows me he had pocket queens. The table broke soon after, but then the craziest thing happened. So I've come into probably the craziest situation ever. Dennis, what's going on?
I'm gonna have Branson pull for me. He got a 10% big on this. The reason he's getting it is because he's been playing great all tournament, and he deserves this, and it's all in his hands.
Let's go, let's pull a big one.
Yeah!
Honestly, couldn't really believe it. I think poker players sometimes get a stigma for being selfish or being scumbags, but just seeing such an act of genuine kindness was really beautiful. And then I pulled one of the smallest bounties. Okay. Where's the karma? What? Come on! This is too much. This is more than 10%. Dennis, take back your 20. There's 36 people left. Winner takes over $23,000. I pick up 4-8. Is it a good hand? Absolutely not. You know it's not a good hand. I know it's not a good hand. Why am I even showing this? Well, it's because of the bounty. The big blind only has 24,000 chips left. That's less than 2 big blinds. He's basically already committed, and I want another bounty. Apparently the hijack does too. He decides to limp. I'm thinking, he probably does not have a very good hand. He probably just wants a chance at this bounty, so I raise it up big to 70k. Since the big blind already has 16,000 invested, he'll probably put in his last 8,000. The hijack will fold, and I'll get a chance at a bounty. But that's not what happens. The big blind folds, okay? The hijack calls, this is honestly worst case scenario, and the flop comes Jack, Jack 5. Hijack checks, and, well, I'm in no man's land. I put out a c-bet of 50k. Hopefully I just get the fold, but he calls. The turn is a 4. It brings in a flush, but I do have a pair now. He checks. Maybe a pair is good if he was floating with ace high or some other random hand. I check back. The river is a 7. Now he bets 100k. It looks like a jack or the flush. But could it be a bluff? If he was floating me with queen 10, king queen, ace high, I'd be ahead of those hands. I make the call. He has a jack, and I just feel stupid. I lose some more chips, surprise, surprise, chasing another bounty. And then we're down to the final 27 players, so we draw new seats and go on a break. Dennis got another bounty, and he's having me pull it for him. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, we got a video.
Here we go, you guys. This one's for Dennis. Come on, let it be big. Let it be big. Let it be big, please. Please. Okay. 575.
Something always brings me back to you.
More time goes by, but my chip stack hasn't changed much. We're down to the final 18 players. I pick up ace queen on the button. Under the gun +1 opens to 110k. I have about 20 big blinds, which means I think there's only one correct move. I have to go all in and pray he doesn't have a monster. He doesn't. He folds. Now I have over 1 million chips. I get ace 3 in the small blind. The hijack limps, which puts me in a strange situation. If he raised, I would fold, but now I limp. The big blind limps, and we're 3 ways to a flop of 9, 6, 3, 2 hearts. Now limp pots are interesting. Because the hijack limped, I don't think he'll have any overpairs here. With bottom pair, there's a good chance I have the best hand right now. I decide to bet 75K. My hope is to take it down now, but if someone calls, there are a lot of turns I can continue to barrel on. A 3, an ace, a heart. The big blind folds, but then the hijack raises to 250K. Oh man, I don't like to see that. But then I think, what hands does he have that even raise me? Like I said earlier, I don't think he has an overpair. He shouldn't have any 2 pairs on this board. I doubt he'd have pocket 9s. The only really strong hands I see him having are pocket 3s, which there's only one combination of, or pocket 6s. I feel like there's a good chance he just has a 9, ace 9, king 9, queen 9, jack 9, 10 9, 8 9. The problem is I am losing to those hands. He could also have a flush draw. At this point in the hand, I could give up. But then I think of another option. What would I do if instead of ace 3, I had pocket 3s? What if I raised? I'm gonna try it. It's rare to see a 3-bet post flop. It's almost always nutted. He'd have to fold a 9. I re-raised to 450K. He's thinking about it, but then goes all in for over 1 million chips. Now I have to fold, but before I do, I'm thinking, what would I do here if I really did have pocket 3s? If I bet he raised, I re-raised, and he went all in, even if I did have pocket 3s, I think I would still have to fold. I think he just has a better set. I fold. Later, he told me he had pocket 9s, was trying to play it sneaky pre-flop, and then flopped top set. I have 11.5 big blinds. I need help. And what better hand than pocket kings? Even crazier, the guy who just beat me with pocket 9s goes all in for 2 million chips. I snap call, he has pocket 10s. Huge spot. Just keep it clean, dealer. Come on. No 10. Come on, please. No 10. No 10.
th place. Oh boy. Oh, it's disappointing. I mean, I went for a move with ace 3 there, but I think regardless, it gets in pocket 10s against pocket kings. No matter what, I'm gonna lose to that guy, so I guess it's destiny. But, it's painful. I was so close.
You might be thinking, why is this video even called How to Win a Tournament? You didn't win, Branson. And it's true, I didn't win, but the story's not over. I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna be sad in my own room. And instead, I'm gonna cheer on the one guy who was there for me since the beginning. My man, Dennis.
Yo, Dennis, you gotta carry on the torch for the both of us.
My boy Dennis.
My boy Dennis, it made it to the final 4.
Look at this guy. Good karma. I hope he wins it. I hope he wins it. Stay tuned. I'll be watching.
Dennis has made it down to the final 2.
Look at this guy. Oh my.
And he did it. Dennis won. He won. Winner of the $350 mystery bounty. $23,000 going to Dennis! Dennis. He did it. He did it. So I didn't win. But you know what? It kind of felt like I did. Everyone give a shout out to Dennis. I'll see you in the next one.